Hey, family, and I guess friends, anybody can watch this because it's on YouTube. So, anyway, Teresa here. If you don't know me, you probably don't care about this. But anyway, so I posted a picture on Facebook of my mom in New York City. It was a picture that I found long after she died. And then I found a journal or like a diary or sheets of paper with information on it about this trip that I'd never heard about it my entire life. Um, but I don't feel so bad because apparently did Karen post that she'd never heard about it, or Sharon did? Somebody posted that they'd never heard about it either. Anyway, the mystery trip that our parents took. So, but Uncle Gary knew about it because he knows who Mr. Watts is. Anyway, okay, stop, Teresa. What I'm trying to do is I want to share with you what she wrote. So I'll probably do it because I'm looking at the time. I'll probably do it in a couple of videos because it's kind of long. But this is video one of the New York trip. I'll do it in maybe two videos. Okay, it's really overexposed and bright because I can't see a darn thing. Okay, this is it. So I'll give it a read. Enjoy. Okay, Diary of My Trip to New York, Sunday, July 21st, 1946. So that's when they went. After breakfast at home, we started out with suitcases, bags of clothes, and thoughts of the coming visit. It was, I guess I can get closer in. It was 6 a.m. when we started, and by 7:45 we had gone to check in Alma. To Chuck's in Alma? I don't know. Church! To church in Alma. Of course they did. Okay. We stopped by the Port Huron Bridge before we crossed and took some pictures. We got to the Canadian side of the bridge at about 12:30. We had lunch, a ham sandwich, milk, orange pop, and ice cream cone at a place in the country called Ethan's. Ethan's place? Elon's place? We arrived at Niagara at 6:30. After much running about, we located some cabins about about 3 miles from the falls. After supper, which consisted of hot chicken sandwiches with gravy, peas and carrots, etc., and pop, we drove to Niagara Falls and saw then in the daytime and at the night with the lights on. When we started home, we couldn't, there's got to be a better way to read this to you guys. That's obnoxious. Okay, when we started home, we couldn't find the car and found it only after hunting for 15 minutes long. 15 long worried minutes. I'll bet Melody was worried. Then on top of that, while driving around, we got lost. When we arrived at the cabins, it was raining, and after much ado, we all settled. Okay, so now she's Monday, July 22nd, 1946. We were up late, to be exact, 7 a.m. When we reached the American side, we saw the falls from Luna Island. We ate breakfast. She's very much about food. We ate breakfast at a restaurant on the road called the Donna Jean Restaurant. We had bacon and eggs, toast and jam, orange juice and milk. We could hardly make out the road signs along the way and went off the road once. We ate lunch consisting of a hamburger sandwich. I love that she had a hamburger sandwich. That cracks me up. And pop at Heck Inn or Hick Inn. That is the name of it. Maybe it's Hick, H-I-C-K, Hick Inn. Next came the, hang on. The mountains. Oh, nice. We got of the roads something quite often. We got off the road quite often in the mountains. In fact, once we were practically over the wrong mountain before we discovered it. This is life before GPS. Oh my gosh. Once or maps. I mean, they had maps back then, right? Okay. Once we were stopped by a cop and asked if we, once we were stopped by a cop and asked if we saw a couple criminals. That is freaking fantastic. We went on a long detour we didn't even have to take. It sure made Dad mad. That's Dad would be Grandpa Roy Wernette. We stopped at a place by the Delaware Water Gayland, and had a Water Gap, and had a chocolate milk shake, and had a chocolate milkshakes. Super size. Look at that, super size back in 1946. The Melody started the term super size. That's hysterical. Okay. The Gap was something beautiful. Oh, she hyphenated it. Beautiful. And we saw the face of a man in stand up on the side of a cliff. We arrived at Mountains Lake and returned at 12 o'clock. 6 minutes. I'm just going to keep going because you don't have to watch all of this if you don't want. But she hasn't even gotten to New York yet, but I'm not going to post it in 2 videos. Okay. So, Tuesday, July 23rd, 1946. Alfred and I didn't get up until 9 o'clock and then had breakfast, which she will describe, of course, of bacon, eggs, orange juice, and milk. Then we took the electric train to Hoboken. There we boarded a ferry and crossed the Hudson River, and then New York. New York. We took a taxi to Rockefeller Plaza. Oh my gosh, Mary Kay, we were just where Mom was. I should have read this before I went. That's crazy. Okay. And, we met Dad and Mr. Watts at a restaurant where we were supposed to eat, but couldn't find a seat. So we walked across the street and into St. Patrick's Cathedral. Then we took a tour to Waldorf Astoria and ate lunch, which was a fruit cup, meatballs with french fries and sauce, and vanilla ice cream. I cannot get over how much she talked about her food. Okay. It just cracks me up. Okay. No wonder she married my dad. Okay. French fries and sauce and vanilla ice cream. Next, we went to the Empire State Building and went to the top of the Empire State Building, which we saw from the picture. We had our pictures taken at the top. We got some souvenirs, and Mr. Watts treated us to a soda. We went home the way we came, only on a steam train. We ate at Pudding Pots in Mountain Lakes. I ordered fruit juice, roast duck, French fries, lima beans, and apple pie a la mode. Before going home, we visited Claude and Ruth for a while. I went to bed at 12:30. How was my mother, like, when she got married, she was, 5'9", something like that, and 105 pounds. How this woman could eat that much food and stay that skinny is beyond me. Okay. She was like 15 when she was on this trip. Okay. Wednesday, July 24th, 1946. I was up at 9:30 and had for breakfast the same thing in the morning before. I went for a walk and bought some souvenirs and a magazine. I read for, I don't know, she must not have fit. I don't know. And then Mrs. Watts and I went to Drew University and I met Elsie. All three of us went to Mosestown, had a small lunch, and came back home disappointed because the stores were closed. I took a short nap before dinner. We had fried... I read this like right after my dad died. This is killing me. Okay. We had fried spuds, chicken salad, beans, and fruits for dessert. After dishes, we visited Lou's, Pop, and Mom's. We were home and off to bed at noon. Thursday, July 20th.